Welcome back to another Retro Indie Spotlight. I'm your host, Gaming Jay, and today we're checking out a game that has been called the Balatro of stock trading. This is insider trading, so if you know Balatro, it's basically like kind of took poker and turned it into a roguelike. Well, this is taking market manipulation and profits and turning them into a roguelike. And so I am all on board for that. So I did try this game out a little bit ahead of time, so I kind of know what's going on. And once you get a feel for it, it's actually pretty intuitive, but it takes a little while to sort of understand its nuances. So hopefully I can kind of explain to you guys as we go. But it's really not that hard to understand once you kind of get going. I love, by the way, the 1980s aesthetic. It feels like I'm looking at an old CRT, on my IBM PC Junior here, working for Jordan Belfort, trying to make some profit before the week's out. So so here's basically where the stocks are going to move. And here's the amount of money you have to make by the end of the week. You have 5 days. So it's Monday, you got Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, Friday. You have a certain amount of money. And so if we just go ahead and click start here, we can see what happened to the stock initially. So there's the opening bell. So the stock price is now sitting at 100, meaning that if I were to click trade, I would spend all my money and buy 10 shares. And then whatever I have lined up here is what's going to happen to the stock. So you can see it will go down by 1%, up by 3%, down by 3%, up by 1%, and so on. And you may say, well, why do you want the stock to ever go down? Well, sometimes you want to drive the price down so you can buy more of it to have big booms. So driving the price up and down is important. If you just drive it up endlessly, eventually the stock price will be like $5,000 and you'll only have 1,000. You won't be able to buy any. And that actually happened to me when I was doing a test run. So, so you do want to sometimes drive the stock down. So the reds are important. There are some other elements like perks and combos, which we will get to as we play. But let's just go ahead and jump in here. So, and you don't have to trade, by the way. You can actually skip any week that you want. So when you see a week where the price is diving, don't trade. I also made this mistake, skip, so that you don't buy and lose money. And tokens allow you to do things like change the order of these or discard certain ones. Tokens are actually very important. They're how you manipulate the market. They're like bribes. Okay, so the stock price right now is more or less, it's going to go down slightly. Here's a fun tip. If you want to know if it's going to go up or down, rather than counting all the percentages, just if you see a level 1 red and a level 1 green, cancel them out. So those two cancel, these two cancel, these two cancel, these two cancel. So we're left with, it's going to go down by 3% because everything else cancels out. So that's how you do some quick math there. Okay, so it's going to go down. So I definitely don't want to buy anything. So I guess I'm pretty much just going to skip. And we'll just let that do its thing. In fact, actually, maybe I should have moved to make a combo. Drive the price down. Okay, so that was mistake number 1. Well, that's okay. We'll see combos. So combos are when you have, I think it's 5 or more in a row of the same kind. You can get perks to reduce that to like 4 or more and stuff. So this drives the price down by 10% if it's in the first slot. That's actually very good. 5% down. Okay. And then plus 7%. That's really good. For each monkey card in deck, the tribe. We could go monkeys. On every trigger, queue, all other monkeys in queue receive temporary 1.5 boost to their effects. That's actually kind of cool. Monkey business. Maybe we'll give this a shot. I went with doves and birds last time. I'm going to try a monkey build. Okay, and I'm going to go ahead and get an initial perk. Every time an investor card is triggered, plus 2% in market value. We don't have any investors. Last 3 cards in the queue get plus 1 trigger count. That's kind of cool. And first card gets plus 3. Now this is the card that really let me explode last time, so I'm going to try it again. See if it is consistently the best. So, okay. So now we got a monkey. And let's see, how do we want to do this? So on trigger, all other monkeys receive plus 1.5%. Okay, so this is still 3, 4, 5, 6, 9, 10, but we're going down by just as much. Okay, so, and one other thing you can do, I believe you get a free discard or move. So modify cost is 0. Why don't we see? I'm gonna drop that guy. Okay, so that didn't help. All right, I'm going to go ahead and skip another week. I mean, I could have put something in the first slot. I gotta remember about that. Okay, it did go up slightly. I guess I could have bought. Forgot about it. Forgot immediately that I had a perk. Getting to Wednesday, we haven't made a trade yet, but we will. Let's see. +1 for every bull card in queue. And that could be good. This is randomly decided. I guess we're going monkey, right? So we should include lots of monkeys in our deck. So 3% minus 2% is plus 4%. Okay. So all other monkeys in queue receive a temporary 1.5 boost. Okay, so I want to move this monkey to the front so he gets activated 3 times. Now we'll go down by 2, 2, 1. I might as well spend 2 tokens and move this monkey up so that this guy at least gets a multiplier. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and trade this week. We'll buy a bunch of stocks. So we bought 9 shares. That first monkey went up a lot. And we earned 14%. Okay, so it's okay. We definitely got to make some more money. I'm gonna stick with monkeys if I can help it. Ooh, an investor is pretty good. All right. And trigger count, lead card. Let's get another perk because they're cheap now. So this is what I did last time. You can like stack the same perk multiple times, so we could have that first slot really decide everything. Combos costing 1 less is kind of good. Time a Q card is deleted. The deck plus 9% market value. I don't know if that's good or bad. We're gonna go with the rapid fire again because I understand it. The combo one would be handy, but anyway, okay. So whatever's in this first slot is like, it makes the biggest difference. Okay, so actually, I'm gonna discard this monkey because we don't need him right now. Okay, that's fine, negative 1%. And I'm gonna move this guy up here. So this is like a 6 times trigger. So 6 times, so that's 30% increase. I think that dwarfs anything else that happens. We can just go ahead and trade and we should be good. So about 9 more shares again. Yeah, look at that stock climb. If only it were this easy to make money in the actual stock market. Woohoo! Okay, so now you might be saying, sweet, just keep driving that price up. But here's the thing I did not understand last time I played, is that stock stays where it is. It doesn't go anywhere. So right now the price is only 153, but next week I'm gonna have to deal with this price. So I actually want to drive, now that I've met my target, I kind of want to drive the price down as low as I can for the next week. So I'm gonna take the bird because I really like this early bird card. It's plus 10% if you're in the first slot, and this first slot gets all these bonus triggers, so it's like this can become like plus 300% if you get enough of these. I guess we'll do more monkeys. We're going all in on the monkeys. And oh, do... I'll hold off on a perk because I don't really need it just yet. I wish you could see the perks before you decided to buy, but I mean, I guess that's the whole point. Okay. So we need this price to fall, and fall hard. So we're gonna move this guy to the first slot. That might be all we need to do, actually. Let's just go ahead and earn some tokens here. Yeah, look at that stock. Drive it to the ground, guys! Alright. It came down quite a bit. Went down by like 50%. So I guess if you overachieve by a lot, you can get a lot of tokens, but... Alright, so the next weekly events will be active for 5 days. So this is switch to short selling. Trades will now benefit when the price falls and be punished when it rises. Whoa. Okay, so we are now a short seller. Interesting. You know, the stock market, short selling and options and all this stuff, I don't really actually know what's going on with any of that stuff. It just feels like the most... It feels like a convoluted scam to make money, and it kind of is. If you know what you're doing with the stock market, I'm sure you can clean up like a beast. Adjacent to a beast or investor, get plus 7% from Birdman. Adjacent to a bear, delete it and delete this card as well. Plus 1%. I don't really like any of these. I wish you could skip. I guess we'll take this one. And Birdman? Alright. Let's get a perk here. Every time a card is queued, deleted, increase the market value. 1 in 2 chance when a bird card to gain a token. Or required card count to trigger combos, -1. I like that. We'll make some combos a little easier. So combos are when you line up the same kind of card. Like, if I had 4 bears in a row, they would combo and do more. Okay, so if the market is going down, that's good for us. It looks like the market is going to go down. I wonder if we could trigger a combo here, too. We did that. And then we did that. Yeah, now they're comboing. So that's good. Okay, so I think we want to buy. I'm not really sure how this short selling works, so we're just going to give it a shot. Okay, so we made money off that somehow. Okay. I mean, this is actually a good week short selling because we can drive the price to nothing. And then the next week we're going to try and like pump it back up. So let's short sell. Short sell away, man. Guess I'll get the hawk. And another demand shock. The monkeys have dried up. We can delete cards. So you can also come in here. I think you can like hit a card and say like you can add to its trigger count so that it triggers again. You can also delete cards. So you can upgrade or delete a card. Oh yeah, we're gonna drive this price to the floor, man. This is going to be minus 35%, 38. I'm going to discard this one here. Minus 1%. Alright. I think this is another good week to trade. So I think that price is just going to keep on declining. Yeah, we made more money. Somehow. I just see it going negative and I panic for a bit, and then it turns out it's all okay in the end. So, alright. I'll keep on short selling. This is all it takes to make money, guys. Sleeping owl. Yeah, unfortunately, this one cannot be queued in the first slot, otherwise it'd be amazing. Yes, we will take... Oh, we wanted monkeys. There we go. We can't afford anything, so we need to skip a week here. Oh my god, it's going down again. Well, let's just keep on keeping on. We need something good in that first slot. Oh, there, that's what's going in. Okay. So this is gonna be like minus 35. That's plus 5 and plus 7 and plus... That's quite a lot of pluses, but I think we have minus 10. Yeah, I think it's another trade week. I would like to skip a week to get some tokens, but... Oh no! Did I miscalculate? No, we went up, didn't we? I think we made money. I think we'll get tokens at the end of the round. Okay. We're gonna take an early bird because that's how you make tons of profit. I guess we'll take a monkey. Firm. And let's find a new perk. Balanced. Can go extra -1,000 when buying shares. Oh. Skipping grants you an extra plus 5 tokens. Every time investor card is triggered, plus 2% market value. Huh. So let's just buy more. We can earn more. Skipping grants you... I'm gonna go with this so that we can get more fun options. Why not us? Okay. So finally, this is a week where it looks like we want to skip. But I still want to keep driving that price down. Even though it probably will go up a little. Might cancel out. I'm not going to risk it. I think there's a lot of green on the board. So we're just going to skip and get some tokens. Maybe we could have made a little bit of money. I don't know. I forget what it started at, but we did well. We satisfied our boss. Matthew McConaughey is proud of us. Takes us out for martinis and tribal chants. Okay. Funnily enough, I just watched The Wolf of Wall Street last night. It was just on TV, so I caught a bit of it. And it's very... it's sort of like a movie where there's this scumbag, but he's so charismatic that you like him and you kind of want him to succeed and you're jealous of his amazing lifestyle, but at the same time you want to see him get his comeuppance. Very interesting movie. Anyway, disruption minus 10%, effect permanently modified by plus 1%. That's interesting. So this will eventually become positive. So I'm guessing we're at the end of the week, so we're going to want to be pumping the price, so I want positive things. So I'll take another demand shock, and... take a hawk. And... I don't think there's anything we want to delete, there's... nothing in our deck that is so troublesome that we need to get rid of it, so we'll just go on. I think... Oh, it's Friday, so we still are not in a new week yet. I think we can just mostly leave that as is. I guess I'll discard the monkey. Yeah, there we go, just to get a little more negative on the board. So is it about $4, I think? That's at $2.79. Okay. So that price is... we suppress that thing hardcore. I guess when you can literally manipulate the market, it will be active for the next week. 3 null cards will be added to the deck on day start. Null cards will have no effect and will be deleted upon triggering. Effect removes in 5 days. Okay. The whale. Delete all investors in queue and gain 1%. I mean, that's, I guess, good for absorbing the positive and negative of investors, but I think I'll just literally take an investor and a monkey. Make them monkey cards valuable. Let's go for one more perk. It's early in the week. 1 in 5 chance for a bull or bear target to delete upon triggering. Every time a queued card is deleted from the deck, if price rises 5% or more in a single tick by 1 share. Ooh. That could be good for us, because we are often getting big swings. Let's see. Does nothing, this card will be deleted upon triggering. Okay, this is a week where price is going to drop, so I guess let's keep suppressing it. So what's the most valuable? Put this guy in the front row. Yep. So it was at like $2 or something like that? Oh my god, it's becoming literally a penny stock. 55 cents. Oh, we just need one good week. Okay, this early bird is gonna do it for us one of these days. And Hawk, I guess. And okay, we'll leave it at that. Okay, this is the week we buy. Move you to the first spot. 7%, 5%, 10%. Wow. Plus 5%. We could do a little better. We discard one of these guys. Discard this guy. And discard this guy. Jesus. 6 tokens. Let's do it. 8 tokens. Do it. There we go. I'm like, I want the perfect week. This is the perfect week. That spent a lot of tokens, but don't worry. This is basically going to make us insane. We bought 1,800 triggered FOMO. This price is going through the roof. 2,700. In one awesome trade, we almost tripled our money. I thought it was going to go higher than that, frankly. We'll get more monkeys. Went all in on the monkeys. Alright. Now we could do this again, actually. So hold on. If this was in the first row, -9, so it cancels 2 of them out. That does nothing. Yeah. It would be another good week to buy. Alright. Trade. But 1,800 shares. You just need this thing to climb, climb, climb. 40% increase. That's not bad. See, when we're buying the volume that we're buying, guys. We're a high volume, low stock kind of investor here. Effect modified by -0.5% per owned token. Inflation. I guess new normal and monkey. Monkey. Monkeys have treated us well. Okay. This first slot thing is like, I think, key. Being able to manipulate the market. I mean, you could also have like the last 3 cards. You could be discarding. You could be working on combos. We really haven't done too many combos. I think when you do a combo, every card in the combo like triggers multiple times. Okay, you know what we're doing. Plus 10% and we're buying. This will be another good week, I think. The stock is just continuing to bounce back. Everyone thought that, J Industries, that their stock had bottomed out and it was time to sell, but we're the next GameStop people. We're going all in. We're a meme stock. We're meme stocking. Monkeys. See a monkey, pick a monkey. And we have a lot of disruptions, I guess. I almost want to delete some of those disruption cards, but I don't know. I'll just save my tokens for manipulate. Oh, this is another week where we're buying. Another week where we are buying. Moving this one over here. And let's just make some money, you know? We gotta pay for that that mansion in Jersey. And the Duchess has expensive tastes. Look at that. Pure money. 16,000. The target was 2,500. I better get to keep this. My boss better not take all my money. 56 token bonus for being 561% above target. Alright, first 5 cards in queue will have no effect. The other 5 cards get +1 trigger count. Oh no! This is terrible because it screws that up. Hardcore. Yeah, we're gonna re-roll that. +5 daily tokens. Weekly target increased. Okay, I accept. Yes. Sure. We can hit that. Believe it or not, that's easy to hit for us. Be a monkey, pick a monkey. Okay. Alright, we got a lot of monkeys here. And minus 10%. So we're gonna throw that up front, and we're gonna skip. The price is going down. I don't even need to pay attention to the rest of what's happening. I just know the price is gonna decline. Whatever's in this first slot, like, dictates the whole week. Okay. But we do need to make some money. Oh, plus 15%. Now this card is valuable. And we'll take that owl. Alright. Yes! The tribe! Oh my god, we got double tribes? Plus 1.5% to monkeys after this? Holy god. Okay, the only change I want to make is move this monkey up so he doesn't get multiplied. You want the bad monkeys on the left and the good on the right. Oh my god, we are going to make so much money, right? Because this is going to be like, what is this? Let's try and calculate ahead of time and let's see how close we are. So this is 16% times 7, I think. That's like almost plus 100% right there. We go down by 5% and another 5% and another 7.5% because this will get boosted. But then we're going up by 9%, so it kind of wipes that out. Oh, times 1.5. It's like 12%. By 16% times 1.5. By 7% times... Oh man, I can't even do the math at this point. I just know it's going to be good. Okay, make sure... I've done this before and clicked the wrong button. We want to buy. We are buying this week. 192 shares. Okay, let's watch this thing climb. 82%, 100, 200, 300%, 400, 500. We made our entire week's quota in one awesome trade. That's how you monkey. That's the ultimate. Wow. The monkey build served me. I could just literally write off the rest of the week and do nothing, and I would come out ahead. The early bird actually is not a great card anymore. Like, I'd rather have monkeys. I guess I'll take it. It's a good card if I have no monkeys, but... Or maybe the investor's actually better. Actually, you know, I'm going to start getting some traps to get rid of the bears, because they're kind of weak cards at this point. Minus 20%. Minus 1% per bear. Take that one because it expires. That was the most insane week I had. Okay, what are we doing now? Are we buying again? Minus 5%. Oh, we put that in the first slot. Minus 9%. I think we're buying again. Not gonna be as insane, but I mean, like, we'll make a little bit of cash. Yeah, it gets like 7. Like, look at that. We made 100% of, we doubled our money. And I'm like, could be better. It's okay. Not too bad, I guess. See a monkey, pick a monkey, and bear trap. I'm gonna start getting the traps to delete those weak cards. Just go in. 91 tokens. We get another perk? We could. What do we got? Last 3 cards get triggered. Every time a Q card is deleted, the market value goes up. I kind of don't want any of these. I guess I'll take the crow. I don't want cards at the end triggering multiple times because it's harder to control. When you only have to worry about the first card, you can really like stack things. Okay, if adjacent to a bear, delete it. And I kind of want to discard that. Okay, so hold on. We move that there. That'll delete the bear. I'm gonna go ahead and discard this and try and do better. Oof. Discard this. Oof, God. Discard that. Oh my God, okay. I think it's still a bye week, but it's not as good as I wanted it to be. Alright, still a purchase week. I guess the crow-like thing can earn me a bunch of tokens as I'm triggering this card multiple times. Oh, you know what? I forgot the owl. I should have been deleting the owl. I was thinking the owl only triggers if it's in the first slot, but it doesn't. But it's fine. All worked out for us. Supply shocks? Yes. I need to start saving my tokens for manipulation. Oh my God. We got a combo too. These are kind of weak monkeys. I think this is not a bye week. 7% is going to be like quadrupled. Maybe I want to break up this combo actually, because these monkeys are doing too well. I like don't want a combo. Okay, so then these monkeys will pump it back up a little at the end, but I think we will have declined by so much. This is a skip. There we go. Down you go. Okay. I like when things are predictable. We have like all our wins and losses sort of queued up in a row there, so it's easy to see what's going to happen. We annihilated that demo, guys. We destroyed it. Victory! Thank you for playing. You've completed the demo. Please leave your thoughts on Discord or the Steam page to help improve insider trading. My thoughts are, this is a fun game and I'm going to be keeping my eye on it. Insider trading here. By the way, I never read the Steam description. I got too distracted. And the Steam description says, Insider trading is a roguelike deck builder about trading stocks. Immerse yourself in the rhythmic flow of charts and break the market with synergizing perks and cards. We definitely broke the market here today, guys. I had a lot of fun with this game. It really does remind me of Balatro. But it's weird. There have been so many Balatro clones since Balatro came out, but so many are just trying to totally emulate the look and feel and the cards and all that stuff. But this is like, it has like the soul of Balatro, but in a different environment. So it seems kind of fun. I will be interested to see how the different perks and stuff play out, because it feels like that first slot perk is like, at least for me, it's like that's the winning strategy, and I like it. But I'm curious to see like what other things are going to happen. The short selling week I hadn't seen before, so it seems like there's a lot of potential here, and who doesn't like a game that makes you feel rich by the end of it? Game about making money. So yeah, if you're interested, there's a link in the Steam page. There's a link to the Steam page in the description below. Check it out. But guys, it has been fun. If you agree, don't forget to like and subscribe and all that stuff so that the YouTube gods actually recommend my video to people. And other than that, folks, I will catch you in the next one. Until next time, my friends, you take care of yourselves. And peace.